What it do, y'all? What it do? Welcome to Life Within Design podcast. And me and my homeboy Tyson, we right here. We jumping right into it. This is our first episode. However, though, this is a podcast that's going to be about like behind the scenes of our lives. What do we do as fashion designers? You know, we've been in this, I want to say 20 years.
20 years. Like, 20 plus years.
Together.
Yeah, 20 plus years without aging ourselves. Because,
Right.
you know, we look
I still
youthful.
got it.
But, yes, definitely, we just are going to give you the real.
Like the real.
The real. Like,
For
you
real.
know what I mean? The real insights of what it is to be a designer, to be a black designer in this space of fashion.
Right.
And almost like doing it our own way. Right?
Exactly,
like,
right.
Not
right.
really playing like the industry.
No industry games. It's too,
you know
it's
what
too
I mean?
much.
Like, I mean, I played that game as a stylist, and I learned really quickly that
That it wasn't for you.
it wasn't for me because it's not rewarding. I see people that are in it still playing the game 20 years later.
But I believe everything is a game, though.
Right.
But you know, you gotta choose what you want to do with it.
So yes, Life Within Design is literally the journey of two young black independent designers that are just literally making it through life. It's
Literally,
we're gonna be
that.
talking about fashion. We're gonna be sorry.
We might give you a little tea on our life in itself, but really want to talk about our brands, how we've grown them, how we're still growing them,
Right.
the struggles, the real deal. I mean, we could curse on here. Real shit.
And some of the bullshit that we have endured.
I got stories
to kind of help. If we can, you know, because people don't listen. People going to do what they're going to do regardless, right?
Exactly.
But to help you not make some of the mistakes that we have made.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
All
so,
right. And y'all probably wonder who are these people? Like, all right. So I'm gonna start off. I'm Rifa. You know, my name is Sherifa. Everybody calls me Rifa. I have a brand called Black and Ugly, and I've been doing it about 10 years now. It's an urban brand, but as the brand is growing, I have started to do more cut and sew, play around more with fabrics and stuff like that. And when I'm not working on my brand, I'm a mentor. So I teach like entrepreneurship classes, and yeah, I try to do whatever that I please, but I try to stay within the fashion realm of things. So today I could be, you know, designing. Tomorrow I'm definitely teaching a class. So it just all depends.
right. And my name is Tyson. You can find me on Instagram at Tyson. Oh, not King of Style. Listen, I got two of them. King of Style NY. That's the one that I want y'all to follow. King of Style NY. And I am the creative director, head designer behind the brand HardWear Style. HardWear Style is a black-owned luxury brand. Some people like to put it in the category of streetwear. I say that's fine, but it's a luxury streetwear brand.
Right.
Like, it's innovative, it's fashion forward.
It's quality more than
anything. You know what I mean? I literally am involved with every step of the process, from fabric selection to design. You know what I mean? To whatever.
Everything.
Everything.
Are you the one dropping off to the post office too?
Listen, I'm everything when you're if you make an order and you email, I'm the one that's responding at 2:00 in the morning.
You might say we, but you mean I. I understand.
So So and I've been in the business, like I was mentioned earlier. I've been in the business for 20 plus years. Started out as a fashion stylist. And then eventually got into design. I've been doing the brand HardWear Style I just celebrated my 12th year in the beginning.
I think we on the same wave with that. I think we started.
Yeah.
That's when I became your friend on Facebook.
But so I've been doing this brand forever. It's been ever changing, ever evolving, and I love where I am now.
Right.
When I'm not designing, I'm still doing like creative consultant, but for the most part, I put 100% of my energy into my brand, and anything else is just like to make some extra coin.
But we got to make coin. We're gonna talk about that too, because I think as an entrepreneur, one of the first questions people usually ask me is, "Do you do this full time?" Like, And because a lot of people do have other brands as a side hobby, they're surprised most of the time when I'm like, nah, this is my full time. This is I pay my bills off this. I'm able to live off this.
Right.
We're going to get into all that though. But Tyson and I have known each other forever. I think, like I said, we became friends on Facebook. I don't know how I met you, but you remember?
H&M.
H&M. Oh, look at it. It's been so long.
It's been that seems like a whole nother lifetime, right? I was a window visual merchandiser at H&M, and so that's how we initially.
Wait, because I ain't work at H&M.
You didn't?
No, I never worked at H&M. So. Yeah, you got the one. No, I don't know. I really think I met you on Facebook, and then we connected at like some of them like.
Wait a minute.
Gathering events where it's like you go to network or whatever.
That is so crazy. In my mind, I always thought.
No wonder. Like when we was on the phone the other day.
Wait, did you buy boots from me when I had Unvogue's closet? Did you work at like FedEx?
I worked at FedEx.
So this
at UPS store. UPS store.
So that's how we met. But in my mind,
on 23rd.
On 23rd.
Okay.
In my mind, you hit me. I think I was doing a closet. A sample sale of my closet.
This is bringing me way back.
I was doing a sample sale of my closet, and so I had like boots and shoes,
right.
And you hit me up, and I was just like, oh, I thought you were my friend from H&M.
Okay, that's why H&M been on your brain.
And I came and I brought you the boots and whatever.
Right.
Whatever the case is.
I definitely worked at UPS store for like forever, right after college.
This brain of mine.
Yo, but I knew I met you on Facebook. I knew that. I knew that. Okay, and then we met at the store. Okay, all right, look at that.
There we go.
All right, cool. Yeah, so what? Yeah, I've known this man forever.
Yeah. And then we reconnected. 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago when we realized we were doing a lot of the same pop-ups.
Yeah.
Right?
The Uptown night.
It was Uptown?
Bronx night market.
Was it Bronx? Oh, yeah, it was
That was because that was the first time.
You.
Yeah, that was
because I saw you setting up, and I was like, to Kenny, I was like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Like, and then, Yeah,
because I always followed, like, especially on Facebook and Instagram,
right.
just followed the brand because I'm always, like, that's one thing about me. Right? You have so many, and we might be like, well, no, this kind of leads into the topic, right?
Right.
I never look at people that are in the same, especially black people, right? Black, Hispanic, I'm half Puerto Rican. So I never look at people from the culture that are doing what I'm doing as competition. I've always
that's rare though. That's rare, very rare.
I've always been we are colleagues, not competitors. That's true. We have too much competition outside of our small
to be competing with each other.
To be like, I don't look at you as competition. So if I can support it anyway, whether it's a follow, whether it's a like, whether it's a
you
share,
want me to repost something, I got you. Like,
or if like somebody needs me for something, I'm like, I don't think my brand is a fit for that, but
I know
do you know this brand?
Can,
you know what I mean? Like I'm always there to support other people in their endeavors, whether they're doing the same thing or not. I think
that's rare, though. That's rare.
It's very rare.
It's very rare.
And I come from the industry of being a fashion stylist, and fashion stylist, it's cutthroat. Not that.
It's cutthroat. It's very cutthroat.
Everyone thinks that the job that you got should have been theirs because most of the time it's such a small pool of us, and we get pushed only for the same limited jobs.
It's that crab in a
barrel mentality,
right?
But I never, because my thing
is crabs ain't supposed to be in a barrel.
They're supposed to be in the ocean, right? But the thing is, I've always been of the mindset that what's for me is for me. What I'm good at, what I'm great at.
Yes.
I'm great at, and what I bring to the table, no one else can bring to the table because they're not me, right? You weren't given this specific talent. You might have a certain talent that somebody might like their version of that talent a little bit better, and that's okay. That's on them. I'm
glad you're there because it took me a minute to get there, though. I think like that now, but I can't say that I've always thought like what's for me is for me. I used to be like, dang, like why didn't I get that?
Right.
Or you compare a lot. I used to do that a lot, but they say comparison is a thief of joy, and it really is.
and what I will say, because I went through a small stint of that, right? And I used to get so upset with myself because I know I am my innate.
You're not like.
It's not like that. Like my innate being, my innate like mentality is not thinking that. But with the introduction of Instagram.
That's what I'm about to say. Social media makes it hard.
Specifically, not Facebook, but Instagram specifically, right? And the reality is Instagram was the introduction of fake it till you make it.
Highlight reel.
But literally like faking certain things, right? Faking that you, And it's like, but then when I see you and I speak to you, like that's not the real. So I had to realize really quickly, like, oh, just because they posted that and said that they were doing that.
Exactly. It don't mean nothing.
Like that absolutely means absolutely nothing. So
that's funny you say that, because I think it brings us into a topic. Like when we were sitting down, we wanted to think, like, we were starting to think what would be a great topic to start with. And I think like support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what does support look like for a small business, especially a small Black business when it comes to clothing, right?
Right.
And I felt like social media, I have such a love-hate relationship with that, especially when you tie in the support part, because it's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of fluff. And you got to get past that fluff. Like one thing in particular is, I know I get a lot of it when I'm posting. You get people who are so interested in it. Right?
Oh, I need that. I need that comment.
Stop writing. Nah, for real. Stop writing. I need that. If you don't need it, like,
please just don't write it. If you need it, now I'm going to talk directly.
Right, you got it.
If you need it, I'm pretty sure. Not only me. I'm pretty sure any designer or any artist or any creative, anybody that's posting anything that they have created or that they are selling. They usually have where you can buy it in their bio. Right. So if you need it, click on the bio and go and buy it, because it does. Yeah, it's engagement, but I'd rather you just like it and say, that's dope. Fire emojis, yeah, like, just say that's dope than instead of telling me you need it. Because for me, when I hear I need that, I'm like, oh, there's a sale. Oh, word, yeah. Right? Like, mentally, you're like, all right, that's a
someone's
sale.
Someone's interested.
Right? They're gonna But if that's where it ends, it's just like
But my thing is like, you write that and I'm gonna respond and I'm gonna do due diligence where I'm sending you a link, or maybe I'm asking you what size, or I'm saying, okay, do you want to Zelle me instead of going on the site? But I mean, I don't even do all that no more. I just say link in bio, like
it's a waste of time.
It is.
And I find, and not all, because maybe some people, they do need it and then they forget, or they find something else that is more
or maybe
of a priority.
In the line with them, and that's absolutely fine.
But like, for the most part, it's people that are looking for attention.
It is,
right? They want you to know that they're there, and it's like, all right, I get it. But that same thing could have been a heart emoji.
It could have been some fire emojis. It could be like, I see you. It could just be simple. I see you.
But listen, even beyond that, right? Like you can repost. That's free.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, repost, like,
share.
Whatever. That is the easiest, cheapest way to support.
It is.
Right? Or if someone else, like, a lot of the times, what I appreciate is a lot of times you'll see, like, maybe a bigger artist will post something like, oh, I'm looking for new brands, or I want to highlight Black-owned brands. Tag me in that.
Yeah.
Because if I see, not that you owe me that, but that's a way to support, right? Because you liking it.
It is.
You are liking it, or tag somebody, even if it's not.
It's not me. Tag someone, right?
Let me see you tag. Like, you don't have a brand, right? You don't have a brand. You're like, tag someone that you know people with. Right. Tag someone in that.
That's true. It's that simple. I think people overthink it. Like when it comes to support, it's like, oh, I want to buy something, and not everyone's in that financial. Yeah. I know my price point is high. But when we break it down, in another episode, when we break it down, like why do things cost a certain amount?
Right.
The price is the price, but if you can't afford it, that's fine. But you can share, like you said, you can talk about it to other people, like. Word of mouth is still something that's very real and tangible.
It's very real, right? Like, because, again, you may not even like what I'm designing. That's true. I respect that, right? Because I see stuff.
Someone told me that the other day, like, she's bought from my brand, and she was like, at first I didn't like your brand because it wasn't speaking to me, because I don't think I was your target market.
Right.
And she still bought something, and she wears it, and she's like, now, I really align with this piece. But it was so, like... It was so refreshing to hear someone be so honest.
Right.
Like, because, like, everyone that meets you is not going to like your brand. And that's okay.
Listen, I know for me, my brand's aesthetic is flamboyant, right? There's some.
Yeah, you gonna get seen in this. Like you stepping out.
I make statement pieces. Not everybody can handle that.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And,
what I get all the time, a lot of the time, is, damn, I love your hats. I just don't know how I would wear them. And for me, right, somebody who is innately stylish, listen.
Hey, listen,
King
come on,
style,
talk your
and
shit.
I've been styling Kim been fly since in the 5th grade.
Come on now.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like, it's a hat. You can wear it with sweats. You can wear it with jeans.
But you know what? I think like styling and fashion doesn't come easy to everyone.
It definitely doesn't.
And I realized that when I started making like my get readies with me, I realized something that I'm like, this is a simple fit. Right. But my most simple fits work the best. Like, right. Because people want to be able to replicate something that they can do too. But then again, some people like to be entertained. It's whatever. But a hat is, like you said, a hat, anybody could throw that on and keep it moving. You feel me?
And now, this brings you back to H&M, which we did not.
Okay, we did not work at H&M. I never. Wait, did I work at H&M?
Listen, you gotta think about it, because I know I didn't. Where did I make that up?
Listen, like not to go back there, but the thing is, like, you know, like when you used to get temp jobs. So I had a few temp jobs where I worked just like 2 weeks and then I packed it up and I left. So I don't know if H&M was one of them. I know Uniqlo was. Okay. But I don't think H&M was. I don't remember being in there. I don't.
Okay. But I used to like, listen, my memory, otherwise I have a really, really good memory.
And I don't. So, because people be telling me stories and I'm like, that was me? Right. They'd be like, it sure was. So,
but when I used to do visual merchandising at H&M, there would be people who would come in, right? Because sometimes as a visual merchandiser, it's a stylist, right? So sometimes we would add like 2 skirts together to make it look like a full-length skirt, or we take a skirt and make it into like a top. But people would literally come in and say, I want that off the mannequin like that. And I'm like, okay, well, it's that skirt. And they would literally go and buy 2 skirts. And I'm just like, one, you have to realize this is a mannequin, right? This mannequin is static. How the body is set. It's not going to be walking. It's not going to be sitting. It's still. Like, but you're going to.
But people don't understand that. All right. They see something they like, they want it. Like, that's how instant gratification. I think when you say that made it click to me. Like when we're vending, I try my best not to wear what I'm not selling, because I have too much story where I have 50 things on display and somebody's like, I want that. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not selling it. They're like, damn, you gotta start selling it. And I'm like, you don't see anything else you want, but I understand it's when you see somebody in something, you can visualize yourself in it. Right. And that's why, we do use mannequins and stuff like that, so people could see themselves in it, but it's not really a thing. And
so now that you brought up vending, right? Because we both do pop-ups, and we're getting to depth on the pop-ups, but
it's on your heart. I'm
going to keep the support aspect
of when it comes to vending.
When it comes to vending,
let me hear it.
So I appreciate support, right? But when I'm at work, when I'm vending, right? Because that means I'm at work.
Right.
It's not the same as supporting me by showing up to my party, right? Or showing up to. I'm there selling. So if you come, I don't need company. I don't,
my God!
Like, so, and I don't want to make it sound like I'm ungrateful.
No, because
but if you are saying you are coming to support me, coming to support me at a pop-up at a market is coming to buy something. Not just show your face.
Someone say I'm pulling up.
Because I don't
pull up.
I usually have my brother who's working with me. So if I need
you need
help,
company, you already got it.
There's usually a bunch of people, other vendors that I know. So the support that I need when you say you're coming to
just say it, Tyson.
I need you to
come spend some money.
Come spend some money. That's the only way that I really need you. Not the only way, but after you buy something, then we can
really have a conversation
for a little while, because I'm still working, right? Because I'm trying to make my sales, because I've invested money and time into the setup, into the the vendor's fee.
Like by the time you set up, you're so tired.
like,
and then you have hours of engagement where you have to talk to people.
Right.
So it's a whole thing. People don't, but I don't think people understand that. But that's why we're here, though.
Like, oh, I'm gonna come through, and they come through, and I'm like, oh, and we say hi, and then
it gets awkward.
They just sit there, and I'm like,
oh, when you said sit there, you remember when I had the couch?
So Reefa has a really dope setup when she vents. Like, she makes it like
I make it an experience, right? So I had the clever. Where did I see this couch? I think I went to a Q party or something, and somebody pulled up this like inflatable couch. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
So I got the couch, and I was vending with the couch in my boots. So if you bought something, you sit on the couch, you take a picture. Right. You might be able to have a conversation. But the couch became, it became like everyone. A place of leisure. It became leisure. People were sitting there for like 30 minutes at a time, to the point where now I gotta pull you up off the couch. People was rolling weed on the couch.
That is not support.
That is not support.
That is not support.
But they imagine that they take a picture, they tag you, but you were just invading upon my space. So I had to get rid of the couch. I don't do the couch no more.
You don't do the couch anymore.
Because I feel like it's one thing for you to stand there and I talk with you, and at some point you realize, okay, I'm blocking people from coming in or whatever. But when I had the couch, it was too much.
Some people don't get it though. Even like when you even if I because I've had instances where people have come to support,
okay,
and they just are standing there and they're talking to me, and then I'm like, all right, hold on, and I'm like running over to like make a sale, and I come back. You would think that would be like, all right, I would be like, let me get back to work. I'm gonna go walk around.
Maybe because we're in that environment, so we understand like having a conversation right there is not it. Even if nothing is going on, it's still not it.
I just liken it to coming to someone's job. Like
if you worked at Foot Locker, you would just pull up and just...
your job just to sit around. Like, if I know you get paid off a commission...
I'm just visualizing
the only time I'm going to really pull up is when I'm going to give you this commission.
Right, like I'm coming... Like, we're going to use Foot Locker as it. Yeah. I'm coming to Foot Locker. I'm coming to buy them lasers or whatever.
Because I know you're going to get that sale.
I'm not coming to talk about the
just to sit there and... Yeah.
No.
So, there's many ways to show support. It's not always... monetary.
And I don't want us to come off like disingenuous or ungrateful.
Right.
Because I do have a really great support system, but I think those people that are my support system understand like this is how it's tangible. Like if I repost it, if I talk about her, if I purchase something, as opposed to those few people who don't know me or don't understand, like wasting my time is not supporting me.
Right. I mean, and then like what they say is you can't... I would think I was telling you I was looking at I had a consultation with the guys from Entre Believer, and they was they were saying that you can't scale support.
You can't,
like, because the support from your
there's no data behind family,
that. Like they don't even really know if they like your collection,
what you're doing, right?
They just they feel like they're just supporting.
That's true.
That's why they usually buy something and never come back, or you know what I mean, like because they feel like they've given your support. And yes, I appreciate every family member, every friend that has purchased something, and I get it. You can't spend all of your money with me,
right? And if you don't like it, and that's okay. We go back to if you don't like it. Not everyone that is in your circle is gonna like what you're making.
It's business. It's not personal, right?
It's not.
But in that same sentence, support from your friends and from your family means if my
talking straight to your camera on this one. Come on.
If my sweatshirt is
$50.
If my sweatshirt, let me say it in the mic so you can hear me. If my sweatshirt is $80,
it's $80.
It's $80.
It's $80. It might be $85 tomorrow. Because I'm underselling it now.
And if you want me to ship it to you, it's $80 plus shipping and handling. Don't cash at me $80 because then that's cutting into you already getting this discount that because I don't want to have to hit you up and say, well,
what about
send me $10. Send me $10.
Because now you seem petty, right?
Because now I seem petty.
Listen, I don't know. Now like before I used to be like I would tippy toe around that. Yeah. But now it's like, oh, it's $85 plus $10 for shipping.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, oh, can I pick it up? And I used to do that, but now
That's so
not
taxing.
even. That's dub. Like you could now you could go to my website and you could schedule a pickup.
That's so taxing because I have to work around your schedule, and if something happens, then I'm waiting. And you don't understand. Just because I work for myself, my time is not free.
And also, before I had the warehouse, I didn't want everyone to know where I lived.
Right.
So it was awkward. Like, I'm gonna meet you on the street corner.
Or I have to come to wherever you are. Like, because now that's a delivery fee. You know what I mean? That's like by time like you drive, so you have to gas. But shit, I still have to. Metro card, like time get into the train, like
it's a lot. I don't think people understand that when they're like, "Oh, I want to buy a sweater. Can I meet you for it?" Like, nah. It's easier if you just order on the site. It's really is.
But I do want to say we're on the topic of support, and it's not only gripes that we have. Or you know what I mean?
I mean, I said it. I have a great support system.
Right.
I ain't even gonna front. And shout outs to y'all. Y'all are consistent. I would say that my support system is very, very consistent and very honest.
Right.
I have like customers who, like, I'll design something, I put it out, and they be like, "Yo, I really like that, but I think it'll be improved like this, and that." I have customers who can say that to me, and I don't feel no type of way. You know, I think younger me will probably feel some type of way, but I've fostered.
I don't know about if it's younger you because I'm not interested.
You're not interested.
I'm not interested
You're
in
not
what.
interested. No, by no one. You don't want to hear what nobody.
Custom.
If you're doing a custom, you have all to say so.
If you want a custom version of this hat, but this design came to me, and
talk about it.
That like literally, my designs are downloaded to me, right? Like so, it came to me, and this is how because before I actually manifest it into a physical thing, I've already seen it. I've seen it.
Sometimes you see it for years.
Yeah, I've already seen it. There's so many designs that I'm literally just doing now that I have designed at least like 5 to 7 pre-pandemic. So now it's like that's like 7 years, right? Like 7 years ago. That is just now becoming.
So it's been a thought.
Yeah. So it's like now if you I think like I've had I have these caps that have like the pouch pocket on the front.
Oh yeah, the 5 panel joints, right?
So that I've been working on for at least 3 years. Wow. So I had someone, they were like, "Oh, you should do a pocket on the side and a pocket on the side." And
that's not what I want to do.
If you want that, and you're willing to wait
2 months or whatever,
2 months for it, I can literally do that for you. It's not going to cost the same price as the one with the one pocket on the front, right? But yeah.
So you're not as open to feedback. Are you open to feedback, or you just don't want to hear the feedback? Like,
no. Like I feel like in design, in fashion, everyone is gonna have
an opinion,
or a way that they feel that it can be improved. If I didn't ask you,
you don't win it.
If I didn't ask, and that's just being 100% honest. If I did not ask, if I didn't put out a poll,
right? And you dead ass though. Dead ass.
When because especially being at markets, you have.
Oh, you know what I hate so much on vending? I hate when they're like, "I really like this." Oh, I'm about to. What size you got? And you say the size, and they go, "Wait a minute, you got this in red." To me that is fighting words, because no, I don't. Why, if I had it in red, why don't you think it's up here?
Right.
Like, you think I just got things in the back and I'm waiting for someone to ask me a question?
They're telling you to make it for them in red, so they want you to customize it.
A better question is,
can you?
Is there any way I can get this in red, and then I can entertain the thought, right? But stop asking people that. Like,
if it's not on,
if it's not displayed, it's
like, because we done lugged all of this here. If we had it in that alternate
and
color,
like how I do my setup now, I'm showing that is a store,
right?
So I'm showing you everything. I used to. Now I realize, I can't be hauling my whole collection. Like, so now I'm just like selecting the best pieces and what works with whatever theme that.
And what you see, like, people are genuinely
gravitating towards. Yeah. I feel like we gotta. I feel lighter. I definitely feel lighter.
We let it loose. All right. So support. Anything else you think?
When it comes to support, I
feel like we should just do like a 5 step
5 ways to
rundown.
support.
Yeah, 5 ways to support.
All right, I'll start with one. I mean, I'm gonna go with the easy one. The first one is reshare, like share, like post it. If someone made a reel you really enjoyed watching, repost it. Like it doesn't cost anything. It literally it's one button. You don't even have to tag them. I'll see that you reposted it. Like,
Right.
The data's there now.
And I'm gonna say the second thing is spread the word of mouth. You know what I mean? If you know someone, if my brand is not your aesthetic, but you know someone, we all have friends.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And who have different sense of style or whatever the case is. If you know someone that may be interested in what it is that I'm doing, hey, you ever seen this brand? You should follow them. I think that you would like this.
That's true.
Like I've done that like this is more your style. Like you know what I mean? Like even if they don't buy now, the fact that it's on their radar,
right? Then that's it.
It works.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna piggyback off that, and the third one will be buy something, right? And it's probably like, okay, maybe you can't afford it, but if you can, buy something. And if you're not buying it for yourself because it's not something you like, then buy it for someone
there you go.
who likes it.
And listen, my website has Afterpay. It has Klarna. Because my thing is, I know that y'all are out here Afterpaying and Klarna, these bigger brands, for stuff that you can't afford.
I finally put it on my website, and it makes a difference. But like, I don't use it because I don't like no debt. So
I use it.
You use it?
I use it, and it in some weird way, Afterpay and Klarna makes you think that it's cheaper. Like in some weird psychological way, because immediately
you see the money disappear.
It in the beginning. It gets annoying after the first payment because you're like, wow, instead of paying $500 for this, I just paid $75, right? And now you've gotten it and you've worn it, and then 2 weeks later,
you gotta pay it.
But
then therefore you're saying you felt like you got your money's worth immediately.
Immediately, no, you think you got a discount.
Oh, because you like, you got it for free.
I got it, instead of paying $500, I paid $75.
Right, because you only paid a portion of that. Right. Oh, okay, gotcha.
But anyway, Klarna, Afterpay,
it's there.
It's there. That's an option. And then we're on number 4.
Number 4, yeah.
Number 4. Again, if you can't afford to buy it outright, like
you say find a way.
No, I'm not. Wait, so what? Not find a way, but this is what I'm gonna say. I feel like I have a range. You know what I mean? Like I have a range. Like I have things that I sell strictly on TikTok.
What's your lowest price point?
This beanie.
Okay.
$25.
That's not bad at all. And it's good quality.
And it's good quality. It will last you. Literally, people stop me. Oh, what's that brand? And I'm like, it's mine. Just from something as simple as like my logo on the front. $25. You know what I mean? Like, and everybody wears a beanie. Even if you don't wear a beanie, you know somebody that wears a beanie.
That's a fact, right?
Easy.
I feel like that's how I feel about my socks. Like, they're $15. Everybody wears socks.
And the socks are dope. I just wore your socks the other day.
I mean, I got them on. You know.
and they're dope quality, dope design.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, price points. We definitely do have that. What's the 5th one? I was trying to think while we was talking.
I'm gonna say engagement. Right? You said share, engagement, because that is what pushes our stuff out through the algorithm.
Engagement, like commenting.
Not. I need that.
No more
commenting.
I better not see I need that.
Liking
from here on out.
You know what I mean? Like, but definitely commenting is really, because the algorithm doesn't know what you're saying. It just knows that
someone engaged there. Like, that's a fact.
And that's so even for me, whenever, especially like on something like TikTok, it could be a brand that I've never seen before. If they're like an independent designer, I'm tapping the screen, I'm hitting the like, I'm commenting.
We need to get in TikTok because I'm still.
Listen, TikTok is. I'm saying if you in this day right now, especially with them trying, this is how you know TikTok is really winning because TikTok is winning. That's why they're trying to create all of these laws and ban it, right? Because you know the creator of TikTok used to work for Facebook. and he has literally figured out all of the things that Facebook and Instagram are missing.
I don't know. I'm not. Are you still on Facebook? Like, you be on there? You be on Facebook?
Yeah, I mean, because for my older family members, and
like, I don't even go on there. I think the average now is every 1.5 years I drop a photo.
Oh no!
Like, I don't be.
Yeah, I'm
like, hey y'all, I'm alive.
And then you should connect your Facebook to your Instagram.
My business is connected, yeah, but I don't even go on there to check. Like, I don't even.
Facebook is.
Listen, I'm getting an intern in like a few weeks. That would be like the first task. Yeah. Go up on that Facebook and be active.
And just activate it and.
Yeah.
But yeah. That was the fifth one. Yeah,
I think that was the fifth one. I think those are some good ones,
like
because some of them are financial and other things are just real simple.
Yeah, that's right, it. Cool. Support.
I think we knocked them in the head with that.
You can support my brand. Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
Support my brand by following us on all social platforms that you are on at HardWear. That's HardWear style. HardWear style. So you can follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter. I mean, I think we have a Twitter page, but it's not really active because
I feel you.
Yeah. But HardWear style, you can support by following, get my followers up.
That's a fact. Same here. You can follow me on every social media. I believe I'm on Twitter, Facebook. Listen, I'm working on the Facebook, y'all. I'm very active on Instagram, and I'm trying to figure out TikTok. But the brand is called Black and Ugly. That's BLACK, the letter N in the middle, UGLY. And yeah, follow me there. Comment, share.
Show love, yeah.
I think my content has gotten a lot better now, and it's more consistent. So you'll definitely be entertained when you come over there.
I'm consistent-ish. Right, like I'm consistent in my stories, which I understand gets the most.
But I love a story.
Stories,
I love a story.
Stories. I post. I post at least 3 times a week. So that's.
Wait, on your story?
No, on my.
Oh, on your page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But story, I usually try to upload every day.
Right.
Multiple times.
Oh yeah, we the website. My website is blackandugly.com. You could spell it how it's supposed to be spelled, which is black, BLACK, the letter N, UGLY.com, or you could put AND. It's gonna take you to the same place. So blackandugly.com.
And my website is HardWear. So it's www.hardwear. Again, HardWear, and it's .style. So people like hardwearstyle.com. No, it's hardwear.style.
Why did you go with that? As opposed to .com?
Because it was hardwearstyle.com, but once the .style was available, it's just like hardwear.style.
Gotcha.
It's shorter.
Gotcha. I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't go over to it when I was thinking of a new business. But we'll get into that.
I think it just for me, it just made sense because style was in my
in your name, so it makes sense. That absolutely does make sense. Yeah. But like we said, we're starting this, and we want you to follow on this platform as well. So, Life Within Design.
Yeah.
Instagram?
The Instagram is LWD. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's real simple.
Yeah. Easy.
Real simple.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good sign off. Good sign off, Tyson. I felt like I'm ready to get into something else now.
Yeah, okay.
All right, later, y'all.
Come on.